You are waiting no more. Because we are live. How's it going, chat? The early 11, 12 of you that are here. Maybe there's more now. I don't know. This is our little secret time. You can tell me all of your secrets. Chat, sit quick. Somebody say a secret. Look at that art. Ooh, got your first UA. There we go. I think the best I got on JP was UA7. Can't replicate it yet. I haven't played JP in a while, though. I need to, because I think they're doing League of Heroes, and I want to try it out. What's going on, Cleo? Even though I'm going to get cooked in it. Is the music too loud? I don't know. Is it too loud? It's the same as usual. I don't know. You can barely hear it. There's always something going on. Probably you. Maybe. Maybe it's me. First time. Hey, I didn't change it from yesterday, so I could not tell you. Chat, what's the next banner coming out? Well, I guess the announcement comes out soon, right? For August? Even though we know it's already coming out, but like, is that good? Not really. Teo is only kind of good starting at 3LB. Holy. Oh, I forgot about the clubs. What's going on here? When did stream start? 3 minutes ago. Just finished the pools vid. There you go. At least somebody watched it. That's my teammate right there. Chat, are you guys in teams on the Discord? Yeah, I was watching some VODs that you guys sent in on some of the mistakes that you guys are making. There's a lot of good, and then there's a lot of iffy things. A lot of the mistakes really kind of come after first summer, it seems like. But that'll be in a video. Maybe we'll watch some. I don't know. Maybe we'll watch some. Right now, my computer is like super laggy, so I don't know why that is when I'm watching this video back. So otherwise, I would show it, but actually now it's all right. Maybe it's just YouTube. What's a good debuffer deck? That's a good question. Let's kind of look. Debuffer decks are a little bit weird just because now it's 564. You know, it's kind of a little bit different. Because it really depends on if you're using 564 or not. So she can look homeless. So Light Hello will give her some money. The music was your game? Come on now. You're losing it. Why are you trying to skip a few seconds of this live? That's a good question. Why were you trying to skip a few seconds of any of my videos? So debuffs get a little bit weird depending on if you're using 564 or not. One of the OG cards that are still good is where you at, girl? Rudolph. Our Rudolph is good. It gives all of the slight debuffer skills. So this card is pretty good. Other than that, it's really about just finding out who has the red skills that you kind of need. Like Nice Nature gives you Hesitant Lates, Murmur Sharp Glaze. She doesn't give you any other hesitant skills. Owie gives you Hesitant End Closers, Subdued Front Runners, Hesitant End Closers. And then Marvelous Sunday also gives Front and Pace. So that's usually kind of like what you do. But now you can also add in something like, what's her name? What's the blonde girl's name? Gold City. Phone needs some charging. See ya, Yamato. You do Gold City, or you can also add in Cafe for Siphon if you really want. Stam Rice is good. Yeah, I think Stam Rice has... Where's she at? Here's a few. Frenzied, you don't really do too much, because if they survive the extra rushed, and it's just kind of a buff. Now in Grand Live, people really struggle with stamina anyway. So there is a case argument for it, but the runs went awful yesterday. Speed Eater is good on an ace. Yeah, Speed Eater on an ace is, on mild, but yeah. This is your deck. Yeah, this looks good. This looks like a pretty standard debuffer deck. Air Groove gives a few of them: Nice Nature, Sunday, Gold City, Rudolph. This is like a pretty standard debuffer deck. SR Wit Same Sky. What does Same Sky give? Where's she at? Oh, Hesitant Pace. Okay. And Hesitant Late. That's pretty good. That's pretty nice. So when you're building a debuffer, you kind of really just want to focus on the skills that the strongest are. So like Pace Chasers for Crimson Ogre. So you really want to make sure that yours has pace. Ideally, you just get everything, but you really want to make sure that you kill the pace. Yeah, that card is just good. Stamina Eater. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, Speed Eater is a mild skill, right? I'm pretty sure it is. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's just a mild skill. Yeah, I don't think debuffer aptitude actually matters for anything, or skill orientation or anything like that. Chat, what do you think, you guys, like, when I've been watching these runs that you guys sent in, what do you feel like your biggest struggles are? Because I see a lot of common things, and most of it is like actually just following through with the stat line in senior year, which I don't know if it's related to your deck selection or what. Like, let me show you 1 second. You can see that? Like one, this is just obviously a very glaring mistake. They did not take the 10% for whatever reason. Those mistakes don't really happen too often. People, I think their technique selection also needs a lot of work. A lot of people don't balance their tokens that well. But for the most part, like the stat lines usually are kind of looking a little bit like, whoops. A lot of the videos that people sent in, their stat lines are looking a little bit like this. Like this is late June. Trying to make your husband watch your video on how to do Grand Live so he can do better. Hey, good job. But like a lot of stat lines kind of look like this, which is not bad. This is pretty decent stat line, but it really depends on how much friendship bonus that you get. So senior year, you can have a run that looks like this, and then if you have 25 friendship at the end of early senior year, your run is not going to be that strong afterwards. But that's like one of the big things that I see. I'll talk about that in the bigger video, but Muteki? Does she? I forgot about her. Knowing how to properly balance your skills. Stam is a big problem. Yeah, I'm gonna make a Stam video because that's what a lot of people were asking. 4,000 skill points. Is my, I don't know if it's my internet that is bugging out or what. But it's like skipping around a little bit. What are we doing? I'm going to show you some aces that I built. I had this independent run that I need to finish up. Hopefully get a good parent out of it. Stream seems fine. Okay, maybe it's just on my end then. I don't need these. What am I buying them for? I would say groundwork. You never know. We got 4,000 skill points, so you might as well. Pace long. We're not running a long. Whatever. Just buy it anyway. I guess we just double up. No, we'll take preferred. S+. 1-star guts, 1-star medium. You love to see it. 2-star wit. It's a lot of skills. I always get late surger with Brian. Just give me something good, please. 1-star guts. Decent skills. Medium is good. 2-star wit. That was a waste of time. You don't find Grand Live that bad. Man, it was so much worse. Grand Live is pretty easy once you kind of like learn the rhythm. Yeah, RNG is annoying, but it's not that bad. Your options to gamble are New Year's or Rara, who gets a medium, a random Digiton, or Pasa, or OG Ogre. OG Ogre is pretty good. I built an OG Ogre that I need to do more testing with, so maybe we'll do some testing right now. I built some new Umas today. I think I could high roll with them better, but they're good to get some testing in. What's going on, Cal? Not summer. So used to hit summer. Card is that? Is this the one that I built? This is the one that I built. I got 2 golds on this one, so let's see if this one survives. And I built a UG9 Team Opera that should have been a UF. Just a touch low on the power. And then we still have this digital. I do think we got to redo the digital, but we got to figure that out. How to get UG easily in Grand Live because somehow your best scenario records are from independent training. How's that possible? A lot of people are really struggling with that, but like, it's very easy to get like if you get 1400 speed, like that's UG basically. You prefer another half a year or month to do a single Grand Live run? Really? It's not that bad. What kind of deck, Warrior? What kind of deck you got? You got a good deck or like you new? What's it looking like? I had some pretty, like this Ogre that I built. This was like the best bad run that I've had. The tokens would just not come. Like I remember in Classic Year, I had 80 speed and 80 blues, 80 reds. And all my other tokens were non-existent. I could only afford 2 songs in the beginning. That was the worst start. Still pump out the run, but token management, like once you learn token management, the scenario frees itself up. And then once you stop going for 1200 in every stat, it also frees itself up more. 3 months of League of Legends is pretty wild. Light is even no interest being your sugar mom? Yeah, because she's mine. You can only be a sugar mama to one person. Alright, our Team Opera is a little bit too late with her acceleration. This is pretty good timing for this. How do I feel about Capano Ricky pace instead of front? If I could build a good Capano Ricky, that would be great for testing, but unfortunately I suck at building Capano Ricky. But I think pace is fine. You get head on. Of course you have her own acceleration, but she stammed out. Fucking stamming out, man. That's why I built 2 gold recoveries. Unfortunately, as a late surger, if you do not get moved up enough or if there's too many pace in fronts, it's just hard to move up. So I need to build a better, more aggressive like late surger and then a more aggressive pace. Capano front is kind of hard to build. The good thing is the groundwork is like instant. Pace does free you up a little bit more though. Join the dark side of front running. I don't like building front. I mean, I don't mind building front runner. I feel like building a front runner, you're so limited in what you can do. 860 stam on your Team Opera, string of Maestro plus straight recovery. It should survive. How many murmurs will it survive? Yeah, good question. Another get ticket, winning ticket. Alt. No, we did a random 10 pool, and we got what was the other one? Why am I blanking on her name? Chat, what's her name? Taishan, yeah, Tiny Shin. Little tiny jeans over there. We did get her. What's a good Uma Long team trials? Hauser, Super Creek, TM Opera, New Year's TM Opera. I think they do like 600 and a couple 2 gold recoveries or something like that. Are you pacing down? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Is that like a late pace down? What the hell is that? Alright, we're in 6th place. Okay, we're in 5th place. We should be instant acceleration here. Moving past beyond, pump. Alright, we should be zooming. Yeah, anyone with an innate recovery is good. Except like Haru, of course. Dueling. Fantasy Grass. Fantasy Grass is another choice. It's so fucking difficult. You can hit instant accelerations, and it's so annoying that it's so hard to catch up to Kapana, Ricky, and Christmas Ogre. Because they have instant accelerations too, but they can be in first place. So it just feels bad, man. You know? And I have max speed. Max speed, medium S, right-handed. And it can still be tough to catch up. That's how absurd this game is. I don't have medium S on Team Opera though. But I do have Fall Runner, right-handed, and Muddy. Seven lates. What is going on here? Is it just all debuffers? No, it's a lot of debuffers. Cart, you see that you're on my team? Are you excited? If you're not excited, I'm going to be very disappointed in you. You thought Money doesn't proc since it's good condition? Does Money not proc? What's the one that does proc? I thought Money does proc. What's the one that requires like soft conditions? All right, we brought the Team Opera here to T-Pulse the other Ogre, so let's see if the T-Pulse works. There we go. This is what we did the last time we ran on a medium CM. We just T-Pulsed every Christmas Ogre. Did you stam out or something? Why are you not quick? Maybe you don't have enough stam? Wait, this is not the... No, that's not my Ogre, that's why. Maybe this Ogre does not have enough stam with 2 gold recoveries. I need to rebuild it, but this was a terrible low roll run. But I think getting a T-Pulse or even a Taiki maybe. The issue with Taiki is she does not have a gold in her kit. So you need just enough stamina. And she is 871 and swinging Maestro. You would think that'd be good enough, but sometimes it's not good enough. Soft and heavy. Wait, what's the other one then? You don't know why good isn't wet? Little dumb to have we had wet conditions, 3 separate things, and then just firm. This is true. You don't type fast enough to get into rooms? Cow. We gotta help your old people hands out. So like the issue with like Taiki is really good. Especially with neck and neck. But her stam is so low. Yeah, the murmur is like the thing you have to survive. So I think building a Taiki that is kind of like overly aggressive and just like kind of cracked out with only 1 gold recovery, just in case there's no murmurs in there, I think is the play to do. You can type up to 180 words per minute. You don't have a numpad. What do you type? What do you mean you don't have a numpad? Are you in phone? Let's test it out. Late. We do 2 lates, or we could do 2 lates and maybe a dom. You could go Creek and Jordan. I don't have Creek though, and the issue with running Creek and Jordan is that means you're only running 1 wit, which is fine. That's what I did with this one. I didn't run Jordan, but I ran 3 speed, 1 stam, and wit. The other issue with bringing another gold recovery is just very expensive. So I think leaving it like this could be kind of the play, I guess. But just obviously getting max speed, I guess. You're so fucked to see him. Aren't we all? I mean, all of your Ryans are not great, but, you know. That's why you do Ryan last. Get 800 wit and about 900 power since there's no downhills. It's true, like... The biggest struggle I see with the wit difference is against Christmas Ogres with 1200 wit. They just, I don't know, they just like move ahead. Thumbnail's hilarious. I've been cooking with them. I won't lie. I've been thinking about them a little bit more, you know? I was drinking water and I didn't want you guys to succumb to the gross noises of drinking water. How much can you increase skill proc chances? I mean, it kind of peters out around 80%. I think it, like, the diminishing returns get really pretty bad. Water ASMR. Chat, who was here yesterday when I started speaking in your ear really quickly? Is there any hope to you win with front ogre, or is it a pipe dream? Nah, it's pretty real. You were? You're like 20 seconds behind? Well, that's probably why I can't enter a room. Still traumatized? So am I. Chat, the August release schedule releases in 1 minute. Let's check that shit out. It's all late your messages are. YouTube has its own delay. Even though I set the delay to like instant, that shit is still delayed. Chat, how many, what team are you on if you're doing the event on the Discord? Just so I know who's actually representing my team. Fully charged. Instant Excel for Taiki is also really hard to get. That's the biggest struggle with Taiki. And late surges obviously have to, you know, catch up and overtake. You naughty Ryan. End closer. The Shadow Break proc too late. Team Crown Veil, there we go. If we practiced Shadow Break earlier, would have been better. But end closers are also pretty good. The issue with end closers is I don't have my own gold recovery. Now you could use like, what's her name? 845 stam with just this is pretty crazy. That's well built. Is the release banner out yet? It is, chat. All right, let's see. All right, new trainee. Virgo Cup, August 5th. Hey, Cal, look. Cal, look who it is. We're all pulling on that banner, right? This is a fun banner. Kind of a, I mean, this most of the Grand Live is just like pull on your Oshi. There's nothing good coming out card wise besides the rerun, but nothing really that good. You got a new story event. Aston. We only have 2 CMs. August 5th to the 25th. So I know that's only 2 weeks from the end, but it feels like a long time. Like how many CMs do we normally have? Have I seen the JP player that pulled 5 SSRs in a single 10 pool? No. That's pretty wild. I feel like we normally have 3, right? Maybe we only have 2. I feel like it's so, usually I feel like it's like a week off. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. We have 1 CM every 25 days. Is that counting from like the start or the end? Because usually like end to start is like 2 weeks. 6 per scenario. Well, I guess it's okay. Maybe because we had a big gap in between the last team and this one. Painful day for the account. Chat, are you pulling on any of the Umas? You pulling on anybody? I know Cal's pulling on Seeking the Pearl, but I don't know about anyone else. You're broke? I'll do like a random 10 pull on this banner. Just because I like them both. I don't have OG Dotto, but I'll do a random 10 pull on it. But the rest of them, there's no one coming out that I care about for a while. Pulling on Festa? Chat, let's look at the timeline. UmaMusume. Get out of here. All right. All right, where are we? We are right. Wait, where are we? Oh, we're way back here. Okay. Bijin, I don't know who's pulling. I mean, somebody's got to be a Bijin fan, right? But there's no one I care about in August. I mean, Halloween costumes are always pretty top tier. Not in like strength, but like just creativity. It's crazy that she is there again a month later. Like 3 weeks? What is that? Cal, it's a sign. Zephyr? I have not heard one person talking about Zephyr. Tamama Cross? This is a good end closer banner, I guess. On JP when she releases Google Shop Bell for 3 days? Is that what happened? That's crazy. People like Seeking the Pearl that much over there? What's going on, Jen? I mean, I guess, I don't know. There's probably a lot of players, but there's Festa, September 22nd. Wonder Acute? A lot of Wonder Acute fans. Do people like Seeking the Pearl? I never hear anyone talking about Seeking the Pearl. Like, there's no fans of Seeking the Pearl besides Cal. My mixed chat overlay is down. Oh. I don't even have it set up on for the website. I'll add it right now. It doesn't really matter that much. Zena Rob Roy, the Christmas banners are probably going to be pretty popular. Blaze is like the next meta for like long. But I think that's kind of the only meta Uma really coming out. And then the second anniversary. That's when the game changes. Starting a lot. The game starts becoming more fun, chat. And we got to save for this. This is... December's heavy, man. I do want CB. That's the only Uma that I kind of want. I know CB is like not that great. Don't care. I don't pull for great Umas. I pull for someone that I want. Kita White? That's true. When is Kita? Did she come out this year? Oh, there she is. Yeah. Kita's on New Year. That is true. There are a lot of great Umas coming out. There are. But how many like meta Umas are there? Daiwa and vodka. The thing about like pulling Umas that are really good for long is like how many longs do we run? Like I guess besides team trials. Free from the ashes. Increase velocity in the front of the pack on the latter half of the final corner late race. If the race is long, users engaged massively increase instead. 0.55. Holy shit. For 5 seconds? What the hell? .55. Is that the first .55 that we get? March next year. Next year is going to be fucking full with cards. Hot Pursuit. 0.35. Jesus. Beast Mode. 0.4. Increase acceleration late race if the skill user led 4 lengths of the lead. No wonder she's cracked. She's got everything. For long. 10, 10, and 10. That's all right. Pasta speed. Yeah, next year starts getting pretty wild. So starting with this banner and Romano, it starts getting pretty like heavy. Where am I? November. So it starts right here. This is when things start getting heavy. CB for me. But Romano Wit comes out here. Now, this card, there's a lot of... All right. Doesn't exist. Pulling on this card or not pulling on this card. Somebody's obviously going to have to pull on the card, but a lot of people say it's like a permanent borrow. Somali Chris. I do like Chris. Why does it not exist? Maybe the name is different. Yeah. Divine Speed. I mean, this is their scenario card. So they're going to need it. I mean, you need 800 pools going into Grandmaster. Yeah. Ramona Wit is kind of like the big one. A lot of people say just borrow Ancestors. still here, don't worry. All right. Viewer count dropping. I don't blame them. I had to go handle this. What are you gonna do? Anyway, chat, we're back now. What was I talking about? Who were we talking about? Next year? He's seen Miracle. New universe. I know a lot of people are pulling the universe. And then Laurel coming out too. A lot of Laurel fans. I mean, I know she's like more meta too. I can't click on her. Why can't I click on her? Chat. There we go. When inherited, that's what we want to see. 0.35 recovery, 0.05. Is that what is she the one that's a good parent, or is she just good? You just got married, became a trillionaire, had 3 children, and solved world hunger while you were gone. That's pretty good. Were they triplets or like individual kids? Won't give you allowance? That sounds about right. Because she's too busy giving me money. Laura mostly for long, I believe. Neo for medium. Look at the sleeves. 30% wit. That's her wit growth. I mean, that's her stat growth. 30% wit. I thought it was better than that. 0.35, 0.45, 0.25. 0.25 is pretty good. Surge ahead upon activating 13 skills this race. It's a lot of skills, but I guess that's probably a little bit more normal by then. Look at Kita-san White's kit. Let's look at Kita-san White's kit. You can also join that lobby chat. All right. 10, 10, and 10. That's pretty cracked. Surge your head for a moderate duration. 0.1, 0.35. That's pretty good. Increase current speed. 0.35. Okay. Escape artist, groundwork, and taking the lead. Holy. What else do you need? Is that literally like everything that you need as a front runner? And she is dodging danger. Predict CM18 with 4 Keen Eye debuffers in a run. I mean, Keen Eye doesn't debuff like Stam. I mean, right? What does Keen Eye do now? Isn't it like a speed decrease? Or does it increase fatigue? Decrease fatigue, then moderately decrease velocity. Speed debuff. 0.2. That's a lot. I can't wait until they ban debuffing. That'll be a great time. Thought it was a stam recovery skill. It kind of is. Sorry, I'm getting resituated. The debuffs make this a living hell. Yeah, it's pretty bad. That's why today I spent most of my time building double recovery Umas. Just so I can throw in one double recovery. And then I think I'm going to make a stronger Taiki. Do we gamble? Hell yeah, we gamble. Chat, we love gambling. We need a gambling emoji. I know we got one on like Twitch, but YouTube's no fun. YouTube doesn't have anything. Keen Eye plus Dom is 0.45. And you know it's going to happen too. So it's like basically, I mean, the annoying thing about Dom is like you kind of have to like run your own Dom most of the time. But Taiki does not move fast enough. Even when she parked neck and neck at a decent time. Okay, we just got slapped in the face with all these Doms and Keen Eyes. Come on, little girl, run your little heart out. Oh, see, if I had a Dom, that'd be a big difference. I got hit with double Dom Keen Eye against a fucking Christmas Ogre. Like, what do you do? No, I got triple Dommed. I got quad Dommed. And a Keen Eye? What? And it was still close? I got quad Dom, chat. It's like light hellos in the room. Dami mommies running all over here. That's where like you need your own Dom. Because it's just like, what do you do? Like that, you need something to like equalize it. Or you need your own T-pulse. Like she does not have, she has Shadow Break, but she's fine. She has Dirt S and Medium S. So I'm like, I kind of don't feel like making another one. She could be better, of course. But I'm kind of just like, I think for normal CEM, she'll be good enough. Her stamina is a little bit low, but she has Breath of Fresh Air, Race Course, and 777, so. Running an Ace Grass Wanted. That's why I like running like an OG Ogre, just to beat all the Christmas Ogres. Just to be like, I'm the real Ogre around here. Just accept that she dies, she gets murmured. Yeah, I mean, like, double murmur is not too much you could do. That's why I got a double recovery TM Opera. Or like, I mean, against double murm, like, what do you do besides 900 plus and a gold? So I think you just need one really, or two really aggressive Umas, and then one safety Uma. Come on, weave through Team Opera. There we go. She broke through the line. That was anime moment right there. I don't know if anyone's seen the movie. If you're gonna triple ace. Triple ace is the most fun, you know? All these little digitals and we're getting T-pulse, chat. Oh. Can't do nothing against the T-pulse. This is a good example of like you get somebody aggressive like this, and then you just hope there's no debuffers in the lobby. If there's Dom in the lobby, you're fine. Bring my own T-pulse. I have my own, but it's not good enough. OG Ogre is great. Double pace. Let's try double pace. I wish you could see the movie. It's a good movie. It's a great movie. The animation is like, that is great. Great animation on that movie. Chat, anyone not seen the movie? Oh, now people bring stam debuffers? The Uma movie. Uma Race Glory. What is the movie called? Racing something? Chat, I'm blanking. What is it called? It's the one with Jungle Pocket. Tart, don't sleep on me. Beginning of a new era. Yeah. That's what I was close with racing or something like that. It's a great movie. If you haven't watched it, great movie. If you've not seen it yet, it's a great movie. Even if you're not like a fan of Uma, it's still a great movie. But obviously you guys are a fan of Uma. Drove an hour to watch it in the theaters. Whoops. All right, I can't skip the animations. Oh, she stamped out. Even with double gold, she stamped out at the very end. I mean, against triple murmur, what are you gonna do? But she doesn't have a ton of stam because I didn't bring any stam cards, and I didn't even bring max wit. But still, I still think it's fine. Like, I'm not doing this. 940 with two golds? That's absurd. You could do it. That's a lot. Make a bottle. Let me open a few, and then we're going to build somebody else. I don't know if we build another ogre or what. Chat, if you are joining, only join one. What is this? Yeah, I guess it could be anything. Try to build an enclosure one. We throw you in there. We also have a safer digital. She has 900 and a gold. This is oops. That's the second room. The first room's already full, and we'll open one more, and then I'm gonna go get some more water. What if we bring our own debuff with that? All right, hold on. Go get your hydration. Water check. All right. Let's see what's cooking in this lobby. All right, everyone bring a debuffer. Your Sky Mob. It's a pretty good name. I like that name. Chat, rate that name. Chat, my headphones are stuck. Okay. Talking about Pokemon? What are we talking about, Pokemon? Water's overrated? Who hates water? Chat, do we have water haters in this? Maybe we just make like a really, I don't know, super stam Taiki or something with 800 wit. And then hopefully you just proc neck and neck early. You hate water, it tastes bad and upsets your stomach? What? How does it upset your stomach? I feel like water is like one of the things where it's like, it shouldn't upset your stomach. You know, out of like anything. What's the challenge in the Discord? You basically like, I basically make different achievements that you can get during the CM. So if you're like participating in the CM, you just do it as usual. But maybe you'll earn a point if you like beat, you know, double Ogre Dom or something like that, you know? It's basically just earning achievements. Alright, murmurs are hitting. Is Taiki gonna stam out here? He's pushing hard. I think Taiki stams out to these murmurs. I need to make a Taiki with more stam. Okay, she survives that one. I forgot there's only one and then there were dominators in there. But I feel like you really need like a T-pulse to beat Ogres. Or an end closer. Nice Nature never left the gate. The issue with like having a Dirt G Nice Nature is you're never like naturally gonna proc Murmur. Because you'll never be blocked. Because like you'll just be way in the back. Chat, no one joined this one yet? What are you guys doing? Here's the numbers again. Always nauseous to some degree. Water tastes so bad. It's a con. I mean, I guess in that case. You try tea. I don't know if tea works. You don't want to join? Don't want to join what? Lobby? It's not public? It doesn't need to be public. You guys are the public. Cart, you're on my team. If you don't lock in, 3 late starts? What? I forgot my Ogre has groundwork that doesn't work. I gotta read. This was just a random Ogre I built. This is not actual like a CM Ogre. $200 million? Holy. What are you in, like SS? Or whatever the highest rank is? How do you find out how many fans you earn this month? Because I've been playing, so I gotta have a few in there. Nimble Nav? It's a little late for the Nimble Nav. Christmas Ogre running away with it, of course. Shadow Break a good timing. Go to a database? Yeah, that's too much work. T-Pulse? She's too slow and heavy. Needs more stam. She just gets I mean, like I said, this is not a real CM one. This was just like a test build. You definitely need more stam. It's already CM? Nah, next week is the CM. You got plenty of time. Who was it? Sosu? So you got some explaining to do? You just throwing one Uma? You couldn't even bother putting in two jobbers? You don't have more aces ready? Chat. We'll allow it this time. Master the Sands. That's part of her kit, right? Thank you. Who took? Thank you, Bog. Even though you're not part of the Discord event this time. I'll allow you to participate in this room. Yeah, only needs one. Now you better win this lobby, Sosu. Otherwise, you're getting timed out for 15 seconds. I don't even know how to do that, but once we figure it out. Unstoppable Killer Tunes. Do I need a ban? Depends on if Sosu loses. I mean, look at that. Look, this is what I was talking about. Ends just kind of push up so much on this track. Where I think ends are very good. What style do you think is better for Ricky on the CM? Pace or front? Probably, like, if you can make a really good front, probably front, but pace. Late also has a high win rate. Need a finger. Ban this person called Cleo. They're always causing problems. All right, digital moving. She's swinging wide though. TM Opera. The issue with TM Opera as a late is if you do not hit in just enough pace for your unique. You know, obviously it doesn't work. Oh, not fast enough. End closer digi can work. End closer digi can work. Why did it not work? Was it the Dominator difference? It had to be the Dominator difference. Take your leave? He came in third. Bog doesn't count. This is the, like, it just feels like when other people are running debuffers, you're like you're so behind if you do not bring your own. And like running a stam debuffer obviously is not the play because then you don't kill Christmas Ogre. So you need a Dom for Christmas Ogre. And then you need to survive the murmurs for the people that, for whatever reason, are not trying to kill, they're trying to kill everyone else but Christmas Ogre. It's a tough time, chat. But I do feel like a Taiki or an Ogre is kind of the play. Because if you can just stay in the front, then you can beat the instant excel Christmas Ogre. And I think that's kind of the key. We're gonna build a better Taiki, maybe. Plan on bringing a Murmur and a Dom if you can't make two good aces. I think a Dom is definitely like very important. Murmur is probably a little less important. Fly like a bird, girl. Taiki, what happened? Did you stam out? I think Taiki stammed out. For some reason, Ogre overtook her. Doesn't matter though. There's the mystifying Murmur right at the end. Take a picture, girl. We need a better one. She still didn't have stammed out. I don't know how many. It wasn't even. There's only me. How'd you do that? I'm gonna have to borrow your creek. I'm gonna be borrowing your creek for the entire Grand Live. What XL did I give my Taiki? Just neck and neck. So it's a kind of a gamble right now. I need to add another XL. That's kind of the harsh part. Because neck and neck, you can proc it a little too late. And then you're kind of beat at that point. Yeah, she has it in her kit. So like I've been testing out, I tried to build another one with angling and scheming, but these are bad parents. I feel like angling and scheming could potentially work because sometimes she gets the first place, but issue is I don't have good parents. Chat. I could borrow. I got a lot of, I only got 3 borrows left. I need to have good borrow parents. I need someone with dirt. Which one of y'all got dirt? You got dirt. You do something like this. Dirt medium beef. Fuck, I can't do something like this. Okay, there we go. You have a good grandparent. Wait, is you GP parent or like a grandparent? I don't think you would say GP parent for a grandparent. But you never know. Okay, we're gonna bring grandparent. Okay. I need to start. I think I'm kind of like done with building Umas for the dirt CM, and I think I'm just gonna like cope with what I got. Even though I'm gonna build one right now. Now the other greedy thing would be is like if you don't bring a stam card, I just don't think you get enough stam. So I think you just accept that you're getting like 800 wit. No, get away from me, independent training. Have 4-star Condor. Forgot to change the star. Oh, forgot to change your star. Dirt Tyson isn't coping. I feel like I've seen some pretty good Tysons. Chat, anyone doing practice lobbies, like what is the, aside from obviously Ogre? Can I yell really loudly if I do more room matches? I will let you know. We'll test out this Taiki that we build. Cal, I will say the secret password of Seeking the Pearl is in the room. Summer McQueen? I've seen Summer McQueen. I built an anime McQueen. Anime McQueen's ult actually procs pretty reliably now. I just don't feel like really kind of trying to build one. Chat, somebody go build an anime McQueen real quick. You don't have any McQueen? I got too many McQueens. And by too many, I mean 2. Please don't. Okay. Anime McQueen viable now? It feels, she feels kind of viable. Like her stat growths aren't that bad either. They're not great, but like. We really want this. I mean, any of these, obviously. Those are like the top tier songs of this, but. If all 3 McQueens, they sought you out. Yeah, both Teos. You pull Anime Teo like 500 times. Anime Teo I have pulled a few times. Probably like 3-4 times maybe. And Fantasy Pasta. I pull Fantasy Pasta a lot. Give me the energy. 10? Stop being stingy. Anime Queen destroying lobbies in deep show. Sorry, yawning. Maybe just against worse Umas. This is true. No one really builds for long, except for me. How do you get? That's a good question. I don't know how to get star pieces for Commander. I guess you just spend statues. I can't think of any other way. We're gonna do this. Gamble for the money, please. Money. She didn't give us any money, chat. We're gonna rest. I don't think she showed up at a daily shop. I don't know if she actually shows up in the daily shop. That's a good question. Having investment for an Uma built on one track, this is very true. Because that's a lot of statues you'll need. How are the 1 wit cards going? They're fine. These are your 2 parents you're using for Christmas front ogre. Can put as a loaner if you would use them. There you go, chat. I think 1 wit is the easiest way to get a good Uma, good enough Uma. Like, I think the biggest struggle most people are kind of doing is expecting a lot of stam and a lot of wit. Like, you either got to sacrifice wit or speed. And obviously wit is the easier one to sacrifice. I really, 25 is kind of like a lot. But if it earns me more clicks, that's always nice, but we'll try to come around. 1 wit makes runs less consistent. Yeah, having 2 wit just for the clicks is nice, but it's a struggle. Struggle for real. We're on a series wit and Nakayama wit. Nakayama wit is 0 specialty priority, right? Gamble card? It is a gamble card. But hey, If you like gambling, good card. Ooh, 15%. All right, chat. We're cooking already. Really bad turn here. We can date after this, though. You know what? I respect that. Nakayama is pretty, so it's worth the gamble. I mean, she's a good card. She just had no specialty priority, which for Grand Live is kind of bad, but one wit is, you know, it's a thing for a few future scenarios. No, I needed that, girl. What are you talking about? Ooh. Chat, if we get fucked over because of that, I'm gonna be so sad. Like, she gave me the pink tokens. Okay. Thank you. Holy. I was gonna be salty. Higher the speed stat, more stamina they consume. Yeah, I don't know if 1600 actually like makes too much of a difference. Obviously, it makes a little bit, but let's dance and sing. Give me the energy, please. I would love. I'm gonna take this top one just in case we get groundwork. But I do think getting a good stat line and like 800 wit, that's fine. What is that emoji? Peach Wheeze? Prepared pass. For some reason though, Sirius literally never finishes her event chain. That's tough. I mean, it's worse when she does finish it and still does not give you the gold. Just like this fraud right here. Fine motion. Give me the pace. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did a run earlier where she did not give me the gold. I could be wrong, but which Uma do you hear the most when opening the game? You know, I don't know if I don't know if I ever actually thought of that. Now I'm gonna think about that next time I open the game. Give me the stam. We would like speed more than stam, I guess. We are running 3 speed cards. Had to explain for 5 minutes. Hey, maybe your dad is actually secretly a subscriber and he was just testing your knowledge. Did you think of that? Speed games. High priority is fake anyway. This is true. Even like Kita-san versus, I don't know, somebody not Kita-san is like 4% difference. 4% still adds up, but come on. That's the worst feeling. That's one of the worst feelings is like when you get a mood up and then immediately they're like, I'm not happy. Chat, what are the worst feelings in the game? Not getting the gold, like fine motion showing up in junior year. Going from getting a mood up and then immediately a mood down feels pretty bad. I really need some of these cards to be activated. Losing a race that you should win Oh, healing from Slack. I got Slacker twice yesterday. And then I tried to heal it and it did not go away. That feels bad. The mood ups and then followed immediately by the mood downs. That feels bad. Failing 1%? Yeah, 1%, 2%. Like when you have practice poor and you fail that feels bad. 5 lost team after giving it all. See, that's when I get 5 losses in a CM, I'm like, you know what? That was just RNG. I convinced myself it's not my fault. This is an actual CM run. At least it's an attempt to be a CM run. Triple Rainbow losing. I will do everything in my power to try to get enough energy to never fail that. Got a bare bones New Year Gold City now. There you go. What do you mean by bare bones? How many songs we got? We got 2 songs. What's going on, Lance? No, what do we do? Bad. We did not get the skill point 1 either. And we can't even like immediately farm for it in the beginning of summer because we're not getting any rainbows. So this run is kind of not looking great. I just ignore Akikawa now. I do not get her bond up. Post it in the team chat. We'll check it out. Give me the power bonus, I guess. Did you just get 3 ads on YouTube? What's better, training effectiveness or specialty? Training effectiveness. Like specialty priority, you can only get in classic gear. I mean, you can get it past classic gear, but that's when you try to get it. And I'll be doing a full event for this run. You mean Taiki's full event? Like the secret event? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, we're gonna do this. You got a minute 30 of ads again on YouTube? Y'all be getting these ads? Yeah, I'm not doing that one. I don't do any of these secret events. It takes too much. Okay, this is... It looks really good, but this is actually kind of like really bad. Because our wit is not active. Our stam is not active. So this is kind of bad. Like not having those cards activated, kind of not great. Thankfully, our speed is okay. Can you post a question here? Yeah. I mean, stream questions is for like if you need to show photos or something, you know? Is it your fault you can't get 15% by summer? I mean, if you can never get 15%, it's your fault. If sometimes you can't get 15%, it's not your fault. You should be able to get 15% though. There's not too many like choices. Unless you get really bad RNG, but you should be able to flow through enough songs. Like it should show up. Holy wit. She can't read a book. You have a crystal. Do you get Kitasan to MLB, Tachyon to 1LB, or Light Hello? Kitasan is the only option there. The other cards are not good at that. LB, and you would never crystal a power card. Only use a crystal on a card that you will be using forever, or at least for a very long time. Okay, we got the skill point. You've been getting horrible RNG. How many songs are you buying, Cart? I just need to use the yellows, man. Okay, I don't need to use the yellows on sprint. I would like the wit gain, but we're going to take the... We don't really need the power gain. We actually... I guess we save up for the stamina gain. Because our stamina is so far behind. Because our stam card did not want to turn online. Don't skip the ruby card if you want to suffer on sprint and miles. What's... Oh, come on. Fine motion, I hate you so much. What's good with that card? I've seen people talking about it, but I don't know actually like what's good with the card. Fortified Junior and only 10%. 45 and Junior only 10%. I feel like that is very hard to do. But even if you get to Classic Year, you should, like if you're buying 4 or 5 songs, you should be able to buy it in Classic Year because there's not like that many songs. It's the feet. People love the feet. Asian flash speed is the next target. Flash forward. Fine motion, please. Holy, we're gonna have like 600 wit by the end of this run. If you have a question about a card or something, you're here to ask me to send you the link with it, so you don't have to look for it. I think it's pretty simple. I mean, I'm already on the Discord stream questions, but you could always, yeah, pull it up for it. What are you doing? I got unrestrained, chat. Chat, why did they not put in retries? That was the dumbest greedy decision that they made. Professor Brock twice in a row. There we go. No, I do not want to do that. I want... Fine motion is still not fucking online, man. It is senior year. I'm 1 away. Whoo. A dirt scene run? Like for actual CM? Have I seen the Gold City? I've not checked the Gold City yet. Let's check it out. 5 white recoveries and a bunch of Hawkeye. Why do you have Hawkeye? I mean, not gold recoveries. 5 white recoveries. 5 white recoveries I think would live. I think we honestly just wait. You took the charm. If you lose the charm, I don't know. Your luck is really bad. Yeah, fine motion is a fraud. TV, I'll see you later. I'll see you around if you come back. Finally made all 3 first draft aces. There we go. Ice and Flash. Didn't have skills? Dog, you gotta get some skills up on that. Fine motion, please. I'm begging you. I will settle for 700 wit now at this point. Okay, we need the wit gain just because our wit is non-existent. We're getting no red. We have a lot of this. We need the training effectiveness really badly. That's like the only way that our wit is ever gonna catch up is if we get like 50% friendship, but we're not at a good start already. So we need a high roll a lot right here. This is kind of like I said this before in the Discord and on stream. This is kind of like the only point where you can really kind of brick your run is if your RNG is really bad here. Like there's been plenty of times where I've been stuck at 25% friendship. You can't really do nothing with that. Yeah, I got way too many yellow tokens. I can't spend it. They don't allow me. So fucking garbage. What are you gonna do? Finally a wit click. 400 wit. If Fine Motion gets online early, you can get like 900 wit with her. Now, unfortunately, I can't do that. Managed to get a UG Fast Learner Capano Ricky run. Oh boy. Did it go cursed? Is it cursed? Yeah, Fine Motion low specialty priority. I mean, most of the wit cards have low. Like 50 is usually like the highest. $30. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Well, that was a misclick, but it worked. This is for CM. I really want to spend. I need yellows. I've been testing out some power cards, and sometimes they feel pretty all right. Chat, where is our friendship training? Actually gonna just click on wit here. And we didn't get any money. Chat, this run is dead, by the way. Fellow Taiki believer, I like Taiki. Another Digitron run. Digitron is also very good. What's the friendship training? I don't know. Fine Motion doesn't know. Not having all of our cards basically online fast enough killed this run. Mainly Fine Motion. Now this run could be okay in the end with like high power, high speed, but it's like not ideal. We needed 10% here, and even then I don't know if we'll actually even be able to afford it. We're definitely not gonna be able to afford it. We have too many yellows and we can't spend it. Here's a 10%. So we may be able to afford it. We get blues here. Okay, so we can get it. Taiki does not like to read. She is a pure picture book only kind of girl. She writes letters in crayons. Wit Teo feels good. Went to Pity and 3LB. She feels all right. The difficult thing about like running Teo Wit, like her clicks feel really good. The most difficult part is when I run her with fine motion. Sometimes they both just take 6 months off, and then they're like, "Oh, forgot I'm supposed to be working." She is a good card. Friends, teammates, who needs it? I would love this click. I don't love that click. I don't. Damn it. Okay, we're going to take this one. Hopefully we get an energy click after this. Chat, where's our energy click? I am going to gamble because this run is non-existent. Yeah, okay. We're going to gamble this one. Hey, there we go. And then we got nothing afterwards. Fine motion. Not real. There's fine motion, but we need stam. Oh. How do you pass the 40% and he failed the 8? What? I thought about rage quitting right there. Cal, you hate running Falco? I agree. She's hard to build in Grand Live just because you really want to snowball in the beginning, and that's tough. Oh, man. That felt bad. Got a 1% before? It just feels so... It feels like you did personally something wrong, and you're like, why am I... What did I do, officer? Like, we need way more stam if we want to make this solo Wit Taiki win. Like, we could have got more stam. The Wit is too low. Because fine motion didn't show up the senior year, and then just the friendships did not show up early enough. That was kind of the big thing. I forgot to buy this. Chat, you know what? Fuck it. It doesn't even matter. Who cares? Does it give you? It still gives you the 10%, so it doesn't really matter. Mario Speed gives a power bonus, but not an SP bonus. At least I don't think she gives an SP bonus. Tachyon gives an SP bonus. And then the new free-to-play card gives an SP bonus. Chat, what a shitty run. But we don't glue around here. Yeah, the energy reduction is crazy. Like when you get a triple speed and light hello is there, it feels, that's probably like one of the best feelings you will get in this game. All right, yeah, I don't like anything anyway. That's fun. That's cool. No, that's fine. What's going on, Burb? How about the runs earlier? So bad. That sounds like Grand Life. You hit everything except any chain event? Yeah, that sounds like Grand Life. Especially Kita-san. Kita-san does not like to fucking show up for work. She will not reveal her secrets. I don't think Fine Motion showed me anything today. I think all we got was the SP bonus from the very first event. Kita showed up. She ain't showing up for me. Can you tell her to answer the phone? Both your late Excels and Creek didn't. Creek is also a fraud. I'm pretty sure Creek, Fine Motion, and Kita-san, the big three, are the biggest frauds in this game. What do I want here? I don't know, chat, what is worse? Hitting the perfect stat line without the skills, or hitting all the skills without the stat line? I think hitting the perfect stat line without the skills feels worse. Because they're like, it could have been this. Both, yes. Without the stat line 100%. All skills, no stat line. I remember early in the game when you were like trying to get groundwork from everything, and you finally hit like groundwork, and then you just do not get the stats. That feels really bad. The stat line doesn't matter there because still dies to one murmur. You're not wrong. We did some testing earlier. I got 2 gold recoveries on one of my Umas. Shit dies. So Tano Diamond is fake? Like the Uma or the card? This could have been if these cards wanted to show up. I could have tested out angling and scheming. Kita-san didn't show up. Look at this shit. And dog, did any card show up? Look, what are we talking? Look at this. Where are my golds? Whatever. Get me out of this run. Everyone took the fucking day off. What are you talking about? Oh, holy. Get me out of here. You were not even making it to the bench. Get out of here. I don't even want to look at you as a parent. That's the pain of 5 SSRs. This is true. You know what? Maybe event chain rate up is not fake. Need to get a drink? Me too. I was actually going to go to the chat. I don't know how many people are old enough. I was actually going to go to the liquor store today and buy some more whiskey, but I say more whiskey like I'm running through whiskey like all day, but like buy some whiskey. And then I was like, maybe I should try to sample out something new, you know? And then I got into a rhythm of just like not buying anything and Googling things, and then I just did not. Oh, Taiki, why do you disappoint me? Maybe I'll run Manhattan Cafe instead. Need to hit Gold City with 3-star Stam. Barb, who are you running for the next CM? I want to try pasta too. Whiskey tasty? Hell yeah. Never tried whiskey? I like whiskey. I'm a whiskey kind of dude myself. Okay, we're gonna not use a borrow and be disappointed. Ogre, Digiton, and Digital's good.
Good sir, $2 in these trying times. Alien monster emoji, collision emoji, sparkler emoji.
Light hello, is that you? Light hello, are you actually showing up and giving me some money? I appreciate that, Light hello. But thank you for the $2. Probably City. Gold City good on this track? Where is your card? There it is. The alien monster emoji. No, you're not like hello? I'm pretty sure you're like hello because you just gave me something. All right, chat, we run it back. She has an aptitude above G. This is true. Hey, Anime McQueen is actually not fake. Make a video. Cart's doing dirt saying. Anime McQueen though, kind of real. Give me the stamina. Okay, find motion, please. We're clicking on find motion now. Their G is bad, but Seiun Sky is Seiun Sky. Legally distinct Space Invaders. Verb, you should do all dirt G Umas. Did you think about that? Just run OG Ogre. And then it just T-pulse everybody. You got a week of frustration left, so get frustrated all weekend. Seiun was scary as Ogre. Seiun still is scary. It's just that there's so many other people, mainly front runners, that can like bully her. And then we have 2 weeks. Yeah, that's true. At least that one is not a dirt track. Plus Mile is not bad. But building Stam, that's not the move. There's going to be a lot of UFs in the next one. I'm going to try to hit it like a UF 3 for the next one. We are going to get murdered anyway, so you're still going to need like 700 Stam, but that's doable. I'm going to get Keen-Eyed out of existence. Keen-Eyed into the stands. Oh, I would love to go on a date, girl. Thank you. Now, if you could call Find Motion up so we can double date. Find Motion, you are not escaping me this time. I used to hate this event when it was not 5 energy, because that would fuck you over. I think it was like 15 or 20 or something. It was something absurd, and they both reduce your energy. That was like the worst event in the game to randomly get. Or the next medium dirt is a scenario that gives free Stam. It's true. I don't know why they would do that for us here, but it's 15. Yeah, that was a brutal event back in the day. Soft locking with 105. Oof. That's tough. It's hard to glue a fast learner. Every fast learner event is glue. That's what you have to come. That's what you have to come to realize. I need the energy. I might just run Taiki on the next CM again. When's the next true long CM? I think Grandmasters, right? Like, thankfully, there's no long ones here. Besides the Arima, but that's not even like really long. Tennis Show Spring midway through Grandmasters. That's all right. At least Grandmasters it's easier to get stats. Because you can actually like play the game instead of just like play rainbows. Well, I said play the game, like you're not playing the game, but like, yeah. Ancestors. Ooh, we're gonna lie hello. Can we have heavy long? That was the first one in Unity, right? Heavy long? No, that was the first one, a track blazer. That was a brutal. Never played Uma in your life? I thought you were the Seeking the Pearl fan. No? No, somebody else? Come on. I just, come on, give me some fucking pinks, please. Okay. Glue? I think people are too quick to glue. People love gluing, you know? People have one bad event go on and they're like, flush them down the toilet. We don't glue around these parts. Okay, we suffer all together. And I make you watch. Yeah, how many people do you think are gonna run special week for the Arima? And then you're gonna have to face Blaze Brian and White Kita-san and I mean, there's a lot of annoying Umas coming up. Give me the skill points. Everyone? It's basically free. Yeah, but, you know. It's fun to not run the meta. You talking about the one where it's screaming no, no, no? It's gonna run, yeah. Well, TV, you always run wire. So, kind of expecting that. I kind of really... I can't risk another bad click. Queen Aishin? I like Aishin Flash. I should run her again. 7? Are you fucking kidding me? 7? That's all the tokens you give me? Okay. Thank you. Cart. This is how you get 15%, by the way. You just do exactly what I did. Kita-san does not want to show up for work now. But that's okay. Running Flash for the first time after getting a Valentine's outfit. Are you gonna make her a debuffer or like a real one? Wit. You lost the training though, and I still got 15%. So maybe that's the key. Maybe you just need to fail the trainings and it'll work out. We want the wit gain because running one wit card, that shit is not it. Chat, should we do a drinking stream tomorrow? I mean, I don't know if you guys are old enough to drink. I am. But maybe we'll do that. And then we can like get murmured out of our existence. Not in real life, but like in game. We'll do like the murmur only stakes. Everyone has to bring a murmur into the lobby. I'm an unk? Hell yeah. You don't drink? Hey, that's all right. You can drink water. I mean, you can get, Cal, if you want to get murmured in real life, you can do that. You're allowed. Unless you don't like drinking water, which, hey, we respect around here. You can drink some tea. Only one sub per person to maximize stand debuff. There we go. Maybe, yeah, we'll do subs for shots. That's a thing. That has to be a thing, right? Like the sound The name sounds too good. Collab with Burb on a drinking stream. Every 8th to 9th place take a shot. Only if everyone brings double murmur. Subs for shots is really bad. You don't know my drinking tolerance. And you also can't see me actually taking shots, so. But subs for shots is a good name, right? Like, I can't be the only one that has ever thought about that. That's a good name. You guys have to admit that at least, all right? Drinking iced coffee today? I like coffee. Chat, any coffee drinkers? Are you talking YouTube subs or Twitch subs? I'm taking any subs. Subs, Dom, subs. So all people get banned for drinking for donations? Yeah, because those are like teenagers that are fucking stupid. Me, I'm a grown adult. Okay? I'm a good influence. I'm a community member. Plus, I also think the people that would do a subs for shots would actually probably literally do subs for shots. Because they think it would get them more views. Like, people do some stupid shit on Twitch. People do some absolutely idiotic shit on Twitch just for views. Could not be me. I like views, but if I don't get views, I kind of just move on. I kind of just move on with my day. Just like the most recent video I posted. Really kind of need this speed game song. Gonna have to rest here. You watched the video? Yeah, Cal commented on the video. But sometimes I'll be scrolling through like social media, and I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's a Gen Z thing, right? Because then I'm gonna sound like I'm 49 years old. Well, probably like 69 years old. But growing up with social media has to be one of the worst things to ever exist, because the amount of people that film everything is wild. Like, Gen Z does not allow a phone to not exist when you're about to go do something stupid. You do really well with the videos. Thank you. What's different for a team trial run? You can't pass 800K. I mean, what's your team looking like? You would have a better childhood if it wasn't for social media. I feel like most Gen Z would. Like, thankfully, I grew up in the 90s. I guess kind of early 2000s when social media was not really a thing. Like, YouTube just came around when, like, 2009, I think YouTube really kind of, like, popped off. So people were definitely not filming themselves yet. This is really bad. So we need yellows. We're not getting yellows. So unfortunately, we're going to take the speed gain up top. We're going to take, we can't even take this one and get it. So we're going to take this one anyway. It is what it is. MySpace. Yeah, I remember MySpace. And the biggest beef MySpace would cause is who's in your top 8. And then, like, you would go to school and someone would remove you from your top 8, and then you'd be like, what's up, dog? What happened? Oh, yeah. Adobe Flash games? Hell yeah. Chat, growing up and, like, riding your bikes to find out where your friends are. I'm going to sound like a boomer, but, like, that was the good old days. Instead of just, like, texting, like, yeah, what y'all doing? It was like RNG loot boxes in real life. You just go house to house and you see what's there. If you like gacha games, you would have loved it. Keep forgetting to learn songs before November. This is true. Even though I don't think it's really necessary, but... I also remember in MySpace days. Ooh, look at this power. Holy. When like the music was like a big feature on it, so you would like change the music of your background. And then like if a girl was like, you know, you were like into a girl or something, you would like hint towards them. By changing your song. That was game back in the day, chat. I don't know what game is nowadays, but that was game back in the day. Game nowadays, I guess, is just like online dating. And getting denied before you even have a chance to meet the person. My speed is non-existent here. This is horrible. Look at the stat line. We can recover the stat line. We just need 3 cards online. Custom HTML Pro? Hell yeah. Chat, like you learned coding back in the day just because you wanted to be cool. Not for like a future job. Couldn't get 3 songs for second concert? That's pretty bad. Do you glue? Yeah, you glue that. Yeah, now everything is just for like money. Like surprising, like I went on a cruise not too long ago, in the end of June. And you would be, I guess you wouldn't be surprised, but I was surprised. So much, I guess there's still Gen Z. I don't think Gen Z is like over yet. And by over, I mean like Gen Alpha is like old enough. But there's just so many people like filming themselves, taking photos. And then like the immediate second that they're done, their friend is done taking photos of them, they snatch the phone back and like stare at the phone, I guess uploading it or editing photos. I'm like, you're on a cruise boat, man. Go do something else. But it's not my life. You know? It ain't my life. I'm not gonna be that old man yelling at the clouds. I'm gonna be the old man yelling in chat. Their standards are rock bottom. Come on, man. Give me some. Oh, this run is dead, chat. Chat, our speed is not even 600. What are these Taiki runs? Gen Beta is in? Gen Alpha is, how old is like Gen Alpha? Is Gen Z making fun of Gen Alpha's behaviors yet? Like Gen Z's got to be old enough to like make fun of like the next generation, right? $12? Yes, we are all the time. That's how we look at this. I know Gen Z looks at millennials that way, and like we look at, well, I guess we kind of skipped. Millennials don't really look at Gen X doing anything. We look at boomers. But I know millennials kind of get smushed in between getting bullied by boomers and zoomers. But I don't know how many people are making fun of like Gen Alpha yet. W thumbnail? Hell yeah, thank you. I think it was pretty good. Mostly just sad for Gen Alpha though. That's how we feel about Gen Z. But Gen Alpha is, yeah, much worse. Gen Alpha is pretty bad in school. My wife's a teacher, and she works with that generation. It's pretty cooked. Grew up as social media started. What social media did you grow up when it started? I'm going to guess your age. Millennials kind of have the coolest generation name, though. This is very true. Chat, I remember Y2K. And we're staying up to see if the computers and the whole world would blow up or something. And then, like, it turned, you know, like 12:01, and you're like, oh. And that was kind of it. Yeah, the 2K apocalypse. I also remember the other, we millennials have lived through so many like prophecies that we're gonna end the world. I remember like 11/11/11 was the big thing, and that was going to end the world, the Mayan calendar. And then nothing, of course nothing happened, but like I don't know what the fuck people thought was going to happen. People sold their houses and shit for nothing. Was it 12/12/12? Yeah, it was something like that. People panic for nothing. A meteor was gonna crash into us. I remember that. Wow, this run sucks. 2012, where the world was gonna end. 2000, the world was gonna end. When else was the world gonna end? My world was gonna end with this run. Holy shit. Just give me a wit click, man. This is why one wit feels so bad. Because like you just lower your chances of wit. Like if I wasn't running a pace, unironically you could run Daiwa and have a better time. Same cycle over and over. This is true. I can't wait for the next. Well, I mean nowadays the world ending is kind of real. Now it's like, oh, the world is going to end because of nuclear war, which is possible. Holy Jesus, that was a lot. Didn't save the run, but that was a lot. %? Okay. I mean, we're probably going to kind of cap out at like 1400 speed at this rate, if that. I need energy. Brian's trying for dirt this time. There we go. Feel super bad for people becoming adults now. This is true, chat. I have so many clients that holy, I gotta rest again. What the fuck, dude? I have so many clients that they switch jobs and it is brutal out there, but they're like grown adults. You know, they've been working in the fields for a good long time, but it is just a bad job market out there. I think it's flaming hot shit in every market, in every area. Like, unless you are literally in AI creating fake jobs that don't even, like, you're creating fake shit in AI that doesn't literally do anything. It's like, hey, we created this AI to make this PowerPoint work easier. And that's literally the usefulness of AI right now. We're probably the last gen that can afford a house. If you did not buy a house before, like I bought my home in 2021. If you did not buy your home in 2021, I think you're cooked. Home prices are absurdly expensive right now. Not even counting like interest rates. Like before you buy a home, you don't really understand all of it. But when you're buying a home, you're like, what the fuck goes into all this? And it is just, it's a bad time. You're going to be renting for a long time. No, I mean, hopefully not. But like renting is just an easier option right now. Like my mortgage is literally like if I bought the same home now, my mortgage would be more than double. Same house. I think the good thing nowadays, I tell people this all the time, like the good thing nowadays if like instead of like if you don't want to work with AI, like how I was talking about, like the easiest thing is just honestly, it's just like YouTube. Like it's so easy to. The good thing about social media, it's so easy to get in front of people nowadays. So like if you just start your own thing, it's like absurdly easy now. You just have to learn how to market. But it's like so much better than working for, I don't know, some tech company, I guess, where you'll get laid off every 8 months. It's true. Talking about houses and mortgages while playing anime horses. Modern book burning over there. I read about that. I read about them destroying books. After over a year searching for a job, finally found one. Took nearly a year. Yep, that sounds about right. I just need energy, please. If she didn't have us, she would have been homeless for a year. Chat, if you guys are fortunate to have a good family around, appreciate that. We would love the speed. We would love some energy, though. Gamble? Got the gamble. I started playing Uma because of Northern Lion playing it. And that's how I got in it. Another old man yelling at the clouds playing the game. Please, just give me some energy. Taiki. That was a triple rainbow. Oh. I need to go back. Somebody go back and make a compilation of all the fucking fails Taiki has done today. Holy. The gameplay loop seemed fun. And they're like, holy shit, they're all gay and this is the best thing ever. Is this true? They are all gay in this game. Probably the gayest game I played. I don't know how many gay games I played, but this is probably number one. I have played, what is that game called? Which is also a very good game. I'm looking on my Steam real quick. Chat, why am I blanking on the name? This game is great. Why am I blanking on the name, chat? Chat, what is this gay game called? I don't mean about like a 90s gay game. I mean like a literal one. Not literal. I don't know, chat. I can't find it. Chat, start naming. Start naming games, and I'll try to remember. I played Karen. She was gay in that game. That was a good game. I think she was gay in that game. That was a good game. Stardew? I have played Stardew before. I guess you can be gay in that game. What's that game about? Climbing a mountain, but it's much more than climbing a mountain. It's a really fun game. It's a really good game. That game was great. That was one of the few games that I've been like addicted to recently. I don't really get addicted to games aside from obviously this game. Hades is a very gay game. That's probably okay. You know what? I take it back. Hades is probably the gayest game that I played. Great game though. I still need to beat Hades too. I need to go back and play Hades too. Yeah, the one with Ava. Is it Ava or Ava? I think it's Ava. Great game. Boyfriend dungeon? No. No boyfriend dungeon here. Chat, what is this fucking name of this game, man? Why am I blanking on it? Bought Hades 2 like when it's early access. I bought it in early access and then I just kind of sat on it until the full game came out. Because I played so much of Hades 1. I need to play more Hades 2. Hades 2 is a very fun game. Sticky business? Sounds kind of... I mean, I don't know anything about it, but it sounds kind of gay. Is Hades 2 good now? It's very good. Disco Elysium. That's the game, chat. That's a great game. Chat, anyone play Disco Elysium? It has always been good. That's a great game right there. I go back to that game every, like, once a year. And I'll play through it. And, oh, it's such a vibe. But you gotta be able to, like now they have voice in it. But, like, you gotta be able to have patience and, like reading. Great game. Can't play no PC. Well, it's gonna be hard to play some of these games then we're talking about. All right, this run sucked. It's probably gonna be like an S. Honestly, I don't even want to buy skills for it. We didn't even key this on. And they still, even if it was a great run, they still didn't fucking finish anything, man. What are you talking about? Chat, I think we bump up chain event finishing high in the tier list because this is crazy. Minecraft was great. I like modded Minecraft though. Look at this. What is this? I don't want to see gold. Holy. But we don't glue around here. We finish the runs out and we respect them. Plus we need Taiki at level 11 bond. Because I think she can get an outfit, right? Yeah, she can get a secret outfit. Oh, I mean, not the secret. She can get the casual outfit, but she ain't got it yet. They're like lightly modded Minecraft, but you're too lazy to keep up a big mod pack. That's why I like the big mod pack. That's why I'm showing you not to, that's why I showed you not to do it. You only follow me for the beginning, okay? Not the end of the run. What is better using the voucher to get? Smaru or Wannabe Creek? Maru, probably. Wannabe is, like, most Wannabes are really bad. Besides Maru and CB. I gotta finish my team trials still. I should be building team trials over the next week instead of more aces. But, like, I want more aces. He just used the UI stuff and it's pretty much it. AI stuff. Cow, you love AI and Seeking the Pearl? What is this? Million points right here. Good night. Yeah, I'm about to head out to chat after, especially after that fucking run. Oh, chat, terrible runs today. Taiki is just disappointing me. The big three, Minecraft, Spore, and Age of Mythology.
Spore and Age of Mythology. Celebratory hands in the air emoji.
Hell yeah. That's a good list right there. Spore is a game. Thank you for the $2 though. But Spore is a game. Age of Mythology, top tier game right there, chat. I used to love that game growing up. That was probably one of my favorite games growing up. 6 songs. Car, what you cooking up over there? Almost your birthday? Happy almost birthday. Jedi Knight. Ooh, EU4, that's a game. Path of Exile, never got into. Cow, what are you talking about? Never see us again. What does that mean? Anyway, chat. See y'all around the Discord. Maybe we'll do it with the drinking stream tomorrow. Not drinking, not shots for subs, because that would be stupid. But have a chill time. Thank you for all the $2. I appreciate it. More than what I make on this stream in general. Water drinking stream? Hell yeah. Hydration stream, chat? I'm gonna make a thumbnail of Light Hello pouring water all over herself. Something like that. I don't know. We'll work with that. Anyway, I'll see y'all.